my name is Erica, and today I'm going to be doing the Animal Crossing personality book quiz. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing Animal Crossing pretty regularly. I've gotten a little bored with it because I'm not sure what I want to do with my island right now because I'm currently redoing it because I didn't like it before. So I'm redoing my island. I actually kind of want to restart the game. Anyway, I found this book tag today and I thought it looked really cute. This tag was originally created by Leading Lady, so I'll leave a link to her video down below, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so this obviously is the personality book tag. This tag follows the different personalities of the villagers that you can have on your island, and then things that go along with that. The first one is Peppy, a character from a book that you'd feel peppy about moving to your island. This one I feel like was really cute, but it was pretty easy for me to decide. I would of course be really peppy if Inej from Six of Crows moved to my island, just because I love Inej so much. She's my favorite bookish character of all time. She has a great personality and just really awesome character traits, and I just feel like it'd be really fun to have her. And I feel like she might get bored, but she can like climb up trees and like houses and whatnot. I don't know, I think I'd be really happy to have Inej on my island. Honestly, any of the drakes, if they moved to my island, I'd be very excited to have them. Number 2, Uchi, which is Big Sister, a book that has a sibling relationship that you enjoy. Bonus points if it's a sister relationship. So for this one, I'm actually going to be going with Kath and Ren from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. So Kath and Ren are actually twin sisters. They are going to the same college together, and Ren has a more outgoing personality. Kath is a lot more quiet and introverted. She's very nerdy. Kath and Ren grew up really close, doing everything together, and they had a lot of the same interests. But now that they're in college, Ren has sort of found her own path that she wants to take and her own friends and her own interests, and she still appreciates Kath and everything that she does, but she wants to be separated from her. She just wants to have a different college experience than what Kath was looking for. Ren and Kath both adjust to college a lot differently, and they're also having some struggles back home. Their relationship becomes a little more tense in the story, but overall I really appreciate the bond they have with each other, and the fact that they are twins is just really cute. I like that they are very supportive of each other through any difficult times. They both have their own goals in the way they approach things, and I just thought it was a really nice relationship because you can kind of see like the differences between them, but also in the end that they are sisters and they do really love each other. Number 3, a book that made you cranky. For this one, I'm gonna go with Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. This book I only read because it was really hyped up, and I appreciate Lindsay and Sasha, but I really hated this book, and the whole time I was reading it, I was basically rolling my eyes, and I was very annoyed the whole time of the characters and the writing and the dialogue. Like, it just wasn't very good. And another book that I was very cranky while reading was Dune. That book, it's just, I was so bored with it, and I was like, nothing's happening. I don't know why I'm still reading it. Like, I feel like I wasted my life reading those, 800 pages? It's so long, and I just couldn't get into it. And I finished it because I don't really like DNFing books, but I was very annoyed the whole time while reading it because I just feel like nothing was being done, and I just didn't really know what was happening in general. Number 4, normal. What kind of books can you always turn to for comfort? So for this one, I'm kind of going back and forth. Currently, I haven't really been able to get into a lot of books except for nonfiction. I've been reading a lot of acting books, so that's kind of been my comfort, just kind of finding inspiration and motivation in those. But usually fantasy books are the ones where I find my comfort. Like, I love going to new worlds and escaping to different places and learning about different characters and just new things. I like escaping from our reality and finding something new. Fantasy usually really makes me happy because I love that it's a whole different story, different characters, different types of characters you may not have ever seen before. The world building, that also just really inspires me and makes me want to keep reading. So fantasy is usually the genre I go to when I'm looking for something like comforting, I guess. Number 5, Snooty. A book that you enjoy that no one else seemed to enjoy, or an unpopular bookish opinion that you have. So a book that I feel like doesn't get talked about a whole lot, or that maybe other people didn't really enjoy, is Starflight by Melissa Landers. So I've only seen a couple people talk about this book, and the ones that I've seen talk about it weren't really that impressed with it, but it doesn't have a lot of hate or anything. Like, it was never really hyped up, but I loved Starflight by Melissa Landers. I went into it with no expectations because I just wanted some more space books, and I just loved it. Like, it's a really fun story. I liked the characters, and it reminded me a lot of Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I don't know, it wasn't like, I wasn't blown away by it, but it was just really cute, and like, it was a good read. An unpopular bookish opinion that I have, I guess, would be that I'm not a huge fan of the enemies to lovers trope. Sometimes I don't mind it. Like, the Priory of the Orange Tree and Crier's War, I didn't mind it there. I think it's because it's sapphic. But in general, I'm not a fan of enemies to lovers romance. Like, usually it just really bothers me. So that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I feel like It might not be, I don't know. Number 6, Lazy, a book that took you way too long to finish. For this one I have to go with Dune. Again, that book took me like a month to read, which I feel like I've taken longer to read other books, but that one just felt like forever. I was reading other books in between just because it was so hard for me to focus on that one. And then another book that I just thought about that took me forever to finish was Out of Oz by Gregory Mcguire. That's the last book in the Wicked Years series. It's not that I didn't like that book, I just went through a huge reading slump while I was actually reading it, or not reading it, I guess. It was my freshman year of college. That was the book I was reading before I moved. I didn't pick it back up till spring break my first year, so I started reading it probably in like August, and then I actually finished reading it in like March or April. Ugh. Terrible. It took me so long. Like, I don't think I've ever taken that long to read a book, but yeah. Number 8, Jock, your bookish MVP. So it's something that completes your reading experience. For this one, I wasn't really sure what to say because I don't really have like a favorite bookmark that I need to have, or like music playing, or like a drink or something with me. But I'd say just reading in my room is like the best place for me to read, so I feel like that's my bookish MVP because that's where I get the most reading done. I don't know if that's like counts for this one, but that's what I have to say for it. Okay, now we are on to the bonus questions. First one is Tom Nook, an auto-buy author. For this one, I'd say Sarah J. Maas or Leigh Bardugo, because it's gotten to the point where I pretty much always enjoy their books and will want to read them. Sorry, there's construction going on outside. I'm very annoyed, so I apologize. But yeah, so Sarah J. Maas and Leigh Bardugo are my main authors that whatever they publish, I'll probably buy for the most part because I always really enjoy their writing styles and just the worlds and the characters that they create. Isabel, what is your most ambitious bookish goal of 2020? So I think my main bookish goal for this year would be to complete my reading challenge, as it is my goal every year to complete my reading challenge. But I also would really want to read the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. I keep saying I'm going to read those and then I never do. So maybe one day this year I'll get to it and actually read those 3 books because I've been dying to get to them. I've heard such amazing things about them and I don't know why it's taking me so long to pick them up. They're like not that long. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm a little intimidated? I'm not really sure. Those are probably my biggest bookish goals of the year. The Able Sisters, your favorite recent book cover or cover by? So I just actually talked about this in my mid-year book freakout tag and I used The Queen of Nothing, but I just realized that my favorite book cover I've bought so far this year is for sure Crescent City. I was looking at this and it's absolutely stunning. Like, I love that it's very fantasy but also steampunk sort of, because you have that like mechanicalness kind of happening. I don't know why I always say that when I say steampunk, but look at the inside. Oh, it's so pretty. I just love this cover so much. I mean, and I also really just like that it has a little moon on it. So I don't know, this is probably my favorite cover. I mean, not that The Queen of Nothing is ugly. I do still think it's pretty, but this one is just so pretty. I love the moon. We got the nice crow on the front. We got this cool face. It's just lovely. I don't know. It's really appealing and like eye-catching. I just really enjoy it. Oh my gosh, the construction is making me so mad. I just need to finish this video. It's so hot in here. Okay, let's finish this while the truck is kind of stopped. The next bonus question is KK Slider. Do you listen to anything while you're reading? That is a big no for me. I talked about that in my reading habits tag. Music distracts me because I want to be focusing on the music, but if I'm reading, I want to be focused on the reading. I'm about to just yell outside and tell them I'm trying to film a video, you know? But yeah, so I don't listen to any music while I'm reading because it's very distracting and I just can't focus. The last bonus question is Brewster, drink of choice while reading. I don't really drink and read, I guess, but if anything, I have water by my nightstand or a cup of tea. That is it. Okay guys, that is all I have for you for this video. I really like this tag. I thought it was really creative and really cute. If you want to do it, feel free to do it. That is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a nice little thumbs up. If you want to keep following me on this booktube journey, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ErikaAGobble. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!